Sherlock, is it time to sew? It's time to sew, it's time to sew. Okay, so we've got our strips. We've sewn the strips together in a random way. These were fat quarters, I ripped them. And now we're gonna sew them together. There goes the corgi. So we're gonna sew the stripes together. So they'll be, so I'm gonna kind of split this in half. Thanks, Sherlock. And they're still joined, right? And then what I'm gonna do is put right sides together. Is he gonna stop? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna put right sides together. All right, this pretty fabric with this pretty fabric, and we're just gonna sew, and we're gonna keep going and going and going and going and going. And wait. All right, let's sew. Apparently that dog doesn't want any more attention than. Do you want more attention? Are you not getting attention? All right. Oh, so we planned. We've step 2 is ironing. We ripped it. Then we ironed some more. Then we sewed the ends together. They look like this. And the question: do we have to do diagonal? No. You can do them straight. I added diagonals so that we'll have triangles here and there. So it just adds some panache. It adds some style. It adds some. What's it going to look like to the quilt? Because we don't know. All right, then we've sewn the strips. That was step 5. We ironed again. So we opened all these seams up and we ironed again. And now we're on step 7, sewing the strips. Sewing the strips. Hey, you know, you can like and subscribe. It's a thought. It's a thought. All right, let's sew. All right, so like sides together. Remember I told you they were also a little fuzzy at the end. Here you can see the fuzz. So I don't really kind of count that. Like and I'm putting these together. All right, let's sew. Here we are. And my sewing machine has 1 speed, all the way on. Got one on top of the other, right sides together. And you know, if you sew the wrong side to something, just pick it back out. So my machine bounces because I'm sewing at such a high speed. So just humming along. Just humming along. So it's making this. Let's open this up. It's making this, right? Look at that. And then because they're about the same height, we get the triangles are kind of close, but they're not lining up. I don't want them to line up. I think it looks better when they don't. So it looks more, I don't know. Interesting. Oh, here's one. Okay, so here's one where it's going to be this way on this, and then the other one goes the other way. So it'll kind of make an X. So that'll look good. So another thing you can do, kind of a variation, is instead of sewing these colors next to each other, we could have just added a white stripe or a white based stripe, and then that would separate the colors a little bit. So here's that X I was talking about. So it's kind of different, huh? That'll be interesting. All right, I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit. I just folded it over a little bit. It's close. We're not putting it on point, so it's okay. It's all right. If you were trying to line the points up, oh my gosh, paper piecing. I mean, there's just other options that you can do. This will have a more random, homemade, the pattern's gonna be what the pattern's gonna be look, which I like those kind of quilts. So, plus I'm trying to, not trying, I'm showing you guys some easy methods. Easy methods that will still look fabulous. Because there's no reason to make a quilt if it's not gonna be fabulous. It's gotta be a blankie, I think. So we're coming up on the, sorry, we're coming up on the end, and I wanted to show you this. So because we folded it over, we've got a loop, right? So we're gonna go ahead and sew. Oh, there we go, Sherlock. We're gonna get to the end here. Oh, I thought that these were gonna, I thought I was gonna end up folding one on top of the other, but I'm not. All right, so we're gonna, this is where it needs to be cut. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now before we do the end piece. And we're just snipping across. Boop. There we go, so, yep. And then I don't lock the stitches on these. I just, when I'm done, I'm done. So there we go. We have all kinds. How big is this? It's very, very, very long. Long. It's all off on the floor. La. Okay, so from the list of what we're doing, right? What's the next step? Ironing. You got it. After we sew, we iron. Half of sewing good is ironing. So we're going to iron this open. Okay? All the way down. All right. Who needs to watch ironing? Nah. It's the sewing. It's the best part, right? Yay. All right, Sherlock, do you have anything you want to add? Get to ironing. Get to ironing, Mom. What's going on? He's so judgmental. What are you going to do? So I'm ironing away, and I wanted to let you know there was a couple times that the fabric that I was sewing next to another fabric, actually, we got some like kinds that did this. And it would happen a few times. I think it was 3 altogether. So it's just going to make a wider spot of the blue in this case. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just wanted to let you know that. And if you don't like it, you can always pick those out and do something different with it. Okay? Iron it away. Make it nice and flat. Nice and flat. There's my distilled water. Always flat. Sherlock, you're being quiet. What's going on? No birds are flying by? You don't have a reason to yell? He yells at me a lot. Oh, here's another one. So these two ended up together. Isn't this pretty? You'll love this one. All right. And I am pressing the seam, so I'm opening it away from me. And then what I'm doing is I'm getting right in that fold, and I'm pushing it out. So it ends up really getting that, opening up that seam. See what I mean? So it really opens it up. So I'm pushing the iron away from me, and then it's folding that piece this way. See? So, all right, let's give that a little, like to add a little water. Each time we press it, it makes it more and more flat. That flat part helps us keep everything nice and straight. All right, so here we are. We've ironed them open, and I folded them back on itself, so it's going to be a little bit easier to do the next seams. So we've got, let's set you here. Actually, let's set you here. Okay, so we have one long strip of 2 sewn together, and now we're going to put these together and sew the next one. So, and we'll have, instead of 2 together, we'll have 4. And then after the 4, we'll iron, and then we'll have 8. We'll sew again, 16. It just keeps doubling. Isn't that great? Yes! Why is it so hard to tell you what time? Because I'm in flow. I love sewing. I love being in flow. That's the best part. That's the best part. Okay, maybe snuggling under the blanket afterwards. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. Giving the blanket to someone that really likes it. That's good. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite parts. I keep talking about my favorite part. I have a lot of favorite parts. All right, Sherlock, what do you think? Say, get to sewing, woman. Get to sewing. All right, so we have sewn the 2 pieces to the other 2 pieces. Now we have 4 in a row. And it's starting to look like this. Isn't this gorgeous? All right, I'm gonna keep ironing this and we'll keep showing you more. So, oh, hi Sherlock. Can you say something? All right, let's just checking, making sure that we're recording. Okay, we're recording. Thank you, Sherlock. I made a whole video the other day and I never pushed the record button. It happens. All right, so now we're doing the 4 stripes to 4 stripes. There you go. Sherlock's on it. He's on it. So we got the 4 stripes to 4 stripes, and when we get done with this, and each time we sew this, the width of the seam gets halved, right? There you go. So, all right, let's get to sewing. Here's my pedal. All right, I'm gonna put all this over here. It's not too heavy, so. And occasionally when I'm ironing, I'm finding this string that I've sewn strings inside of it. So when I'm ironing, I'm actually also doing a little quality control, quality assurance part, and I'm pulling those strings out. So I wanted to remember I told you that. Okay, so where are we at? We have sewn the stripes together. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. So it's 16 wide right now, which is weird. This is a queen size bed, and it's this long, and it goes all the way to the pillows. So we're gonna do the half again. And then what? Then what? Then I'm gonna show you a variation, I think. But this is what it looks like, and we could do the half and then say we're done and put the back on. That looks really pretty. There's some spots where we got 3 stripes together. There's some blue that's like that too somewhere. Here's 2 yellows together. Anyway, oh, it feels so nice. It feels so nice. It's my favorite. Okay, it's one of my favorite parts. I keep having favorite parts, don't I? There it is. Perfect size for a throw. Cat approved. Olive approves. So we've got, oh my goodness. So our stripes are now across, right? We got this really cool diagonal pattern. Now we could do a variation on this. You know, Cat, you're right in the center here. We could do a variation on this, and I think I might. So before I start doing variations, I think I'm gonna sleep on this one. So we'll sleep on it, and it just turned out cute. Look at these colors. It's perfect. It fits a distressed tortoise American short-haired cat. What do you think? Is it Olive approved? Is it so approved that you have to bite me? Ouch! I'm just just a chew toy. So there we go. Oh my goodness. And then you can see the can you move? See? No. No? Is that an official no? Okay, so you can see where we have some groupings together where there was several colors together. Oh, I just love it. What do you think? You like it a lot, huh? All right, Sherlock's coming into her to inspect you. You want to jump up on the bed and see if you'd like it? No? He's just going to judge. There you go. All right, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. Wow, it looks so pretty. I like it. I like it very much. Look at this. See what I mean about the diagonals? It just adds pattern to it. You know, you get these little triangle things going on. There you go. Cat approved. You think, huh? You want to bite some more? You want me to scratch your nose? Nose scratchies? Oh my goodness. What? Wait, what? She says like and subscribe. Okay, I made that up. Still, it would be a good idea, right?